Taylor-Mesilla Historic Site really does tell the story of the town of Mesilla. When you come into the site, you're coming into what was a family home. J. Paul and Mary Daniels Taylor, who were the matriarch and patriarch of this family that donated the historic site, they were also huge art collectors, and they collected a phenomenal collection of art and artifacts that come from all over the world, but also help to tell that story of New Mexico.
My name is Michael Romero Taylor. I am one of 7 children. J. Paul Taylor is my father. He started out, he grew up on a farm down in southern New Mexico. He was one of 6 children, and they had a farm. It was a very simple farm. He ended up studying at New Mexico State, and he met my mother, Mary Daniels Taylor, who grew up in El Paso. And they fell in love, and they decided to move to Mesilla back in the early 1950s.
I think one of the memories I have of Paul is the grade school kids at the J. Paul Taylor School would come, and they were so excited to see him and to talk to him. You know, putting part of history into these children's minds, I think was wonderful.
The actual Mesilla Historic Site consists of 2 retail stores in the front, and there's a saguan, a central hallway leading from the plaza back to the residential area.
You're inside the house and it's going to be artwork everywhere. But in each one of those steps, you are stepping through a different architecture that is very unique to this area. So we want to tell a broader story for our out-of-state visitors, but then we get to be this community hub for our community members and their families, where they get to come and connect and learn more about their cultural identities and ask questions, and that's just its own beauty.
I just think it's an appreciation of who we are and where we've been. And I think that those are very important things to preserve.
It's great to see community come together. It's not just the Taylor family, it's about the history and culture of Mesilla and sharing everything that is Mesilla, which is phenomenal.
You know, I've been giving tours of this house for a really long time, and the thing that always sticks out to me is that no matter how much you try to prepare people for the beauty that they're gonna see behind those closed doors, you can't actually prepare them for what they're about to see. They're gonna walk away having gotten to see some of the coolest things that they may ever see.